Hi, I'm here with Mike. I don't know if I've talked to you with any other mics, but I'm pretty sure I have, because I have mics all over my life. And he is a great guy. We're having fun. We're watching the playoff game. We're watching the Cowboys beat the Rams are beating the Cowboys. Woohoo! I don't know if Mike wants to be on camera. Mike, you want to have a quick face shot?
Oh, okay.
Okay, for Facebook? Okay, so this is Mike. I mean, not Facebook, but Twitter.
All right.
I guess I can't see him anyway, guys. Okay, it's too dark in here. Anyway,
Can you turn some lights on?
Do you want to? To get your picture?
I don't care.
Don't ask me. I mean, if you want your picture on, that's great. It's nice for people to see your face.
Right.
Because they can decide whether they trust you or not based upon how your face looks and stuff like that when you're talking in the interview.
Right.
So anyway, you know what? Yes, I want some lights on.
Wait. Don't turn that one. Turn the cable off.
Okay. No, I have to have some lights on. I can't take your picture without it. Okay, come over here. This is Mike. Actually, this is his kitchen. But he's very laid back. He's a little too laid back for me.
Too laid back?
However, here he is. This is Mike. Okay, so what were we talking about that we turned this on? Don't you remember we were talking about something? And I wanted to record it.
Well, we're talking about so many different things.
Okay, what about this? What do you think of government health care?
I didn't like Obamacare.
Right. What do you think? But what do you think about like the quality of care? Do you think that there's a possibility that the government could be placing like diseases and different things, maybe cancers, into people's bodies for some reason, like to take out certain people in the population?
I don't think about that. I think that.
But what do you think about that? I mean, like, what do you?
I think they over-medicate people. And
why?
Why? Because there's money in it. They use it all.
Oh, it's the money too. Okay, because I see it as them wanting to dumb these people down that are going to be brilliant in the world, that are maybe going to encroach on what they're doing.
Oh, that'd be a very select few if they were going to do something like that, I think. But,
really?
Yeah, that's my outlook anyways. But, no, I think that they definitely would get involved in, as far as the medicine end of it, and over-medicating people.
Just to make money off of it?
Just to make money off it, yeah.
Well, then why won't they let people in mental hospital, why won't they let people skip those medications? I mean, if they really don't care about medicating
they're all interacted together, too. They're getting paid, I'm sure. The more medicine they give you, the more they can charge. And
really? They didn't try to give me much at all.
They didn't? Yeah, all right.
No, because I wasn't going to take it anyway. Did
you have insurance, or?
No.
Okay.
State insurance.
What's that?
State insurance.
State insurance?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's usually pretty good. But
yeah.
But private insurance, they try and rip you off as much as they can.
Well, that's true, for sure. But that's what, I don't know. Better to do private than, like, public, I think.
Right.
I don't know. Okay, the Rams are winning.
The Rams are.
What do you think about aliens? Do you believe in aliens?
Absolutely.
Have you ever had an alien encounter?
Not directly, but I've seen.
Come on over.
Seen weird things. It was like.
Don't be scared. Sit down. You're okay. You don't have to get. He's scared, guys. He's
standing
across the room.
Yeah. But we were out fishing one time and saw something really weird. I think.
What was it?
It was like a big ass spaceship kind of looking thing. It looked like a shaped like a cereal box, kind of like a
cereal box.
Right, like a big square, like something like this, but like big and it was up there. It was way up there, and then it was like weird. It was after like a little bit, then it was gone. We were out there.
It was shaped like a cereal box, though. With lights around it, or what?
Yeah, it was like you could see
the reflection of it.
This is at night, yeah.
Wow. I saw a flying saucer early this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, like with lights all around it. It was a disc shaped, and it was like flashing all over the place, and it had like a bunch of little lights all around it, like almost like I I don't know what they were, maybe smaller ships or something, or I don't know what it was, but it was these little speckles of light all around it.
Right.
Have you seen that?
No. Not that way, but this was like, it was lit up around it. It was like a square, not square, but like a...
It was like all these stars right around it. It looked like there was a cluster of stars right around it.
Big thing. It was like hovering over.
I wonder what all kinds of stuff they have.
I have no idea.
I mean, they have all kinds of stuff. I think it's kind of cool, because I think most of them are good.
I do too, I'm sure.
You do? I think mostly all of them are good, don't you? And maybe there's none bad?
I don't know about any bad, but they're exploring... I think
there's some bad.
I'm sure they're exploring our universe.
Yeah. Yep, but I think they're getting ready to knock out the bad ones.
Right.
So, do you like Donald Trump?
As a person or as a president?
Period. Whatever. Either one. As a person first.
I think he's kind of an arrogant pig, but...
Oh, I love him.
But I would...
I love his arrogance.
But in a way that he is...
The Rams are winning 20-7.
Man.
Cowboys, take that.
Cowboys are going home.
Yeah. Go on.
So anyways, Donald Trump has done remarkable things for the economy.
Right. He's actually brilliant.
Oh, he's smart. Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't he be arrogant? He's a billionaire. He's good looking. He's got a gorgeous wife.
Right.
I mean, he's lived a life. JFK Jr. was his best friend.
Really?
Asked him to run for president. Yeah.
Right.
Before he died, quote unquote died. Do you believe he died?
Was he the one that had that plane crash?
Yeah. You believe he's dead, or?
That's when my uncle quit flying after that.
Really?
Yeah, he believed it.
Did he die?
Huh?
I don't think he died.
Well, I don't know if he died or whatever,
his own death.
I don't know any of the details that way. It's hard to... They can cover up stuff really well.
There have been people seen at his rallies that look like him and his wife. Behind Trump in the rally. So they're on the camera the whole time. It's like Trump is just shining all this stuff into people's faces so that all the mainstream media and everyone is just going to die when they see the truth about all of it, because he's right. You know what I mean? He's right about all of it.
Right.
He's going to be... He's already got the border wall figured into the military budget for 2019.
The longest time we've ever gone without partial... what's that?
Shutdown?
Government shutdown, yes.
Longest time?
22 days now.
Balls to the wall. Donald Trump's got the biggest balls of them all. That's what I've said since way back when he was running. I used to say, go and vote and play your Trump card. Play your Trump card. We're going to win this election, you know what I mean? And I would say, Donald Trump's got the biggest balls of them all. He does.
He does.
He'll do anything.
Right.
I mean, it's like, you have no idea. He tweets out.
He'll stand his ground. He's not
afraid to. He tweets out misspelled tweets so that people are making fun of his spelling, thinking he can't spell. Have you heard of the Q conspiracy?
Yeah.
You have?
No.
Yeah, you have.
Okay,
so you haven't?
I don't know.
I know you have.
Tell me.
Anyway, he is Q. Donald Trump is Q.
Right.
So he'll tweet stuff out and he'll spell things wrong, and the Anons, the QAnons, will look at it and they'll say, okay, what letter's missing and what letter should be there, and they'll somehow put it together, like A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. That's the formula.
Right.
So whatever's missing, they'll take those numbers and plug them in, and then they'll get coded information that they share with all of us, and we're just like, he is so kick-ass. I mean, he is like faking everyone out and making everyone think. He lets them just. He thinks it's hysterical that they're talking trash about his spelling and his grammar.
Right.
And he's fucking in their face coding to us, and we're going. You guys are going majorly down. Underground sex trafficking, aliens, eating babies, human sacrifice, drinking baby blood. Hillary Clinton does it. Nancy Pelosi does it.
You don't like
Joe
Hillary?
Biden does
you don't like Hillary or Nancy?
For drinking baby blood? Do you?
Ew, gross.
They drink baby blood and eat their bodies because it gives them adrenochrome to make them look younger and to make them more powerful.
My mom calls Nancy Pelosi the Botox queen or something like that.
She's the baby eating queen. She eats babies in her foot. She probably doesn't even get Botox because she's eating cooked babies. I'm telling you the truth. Do you believe me? I've seen proof. I mean, I've seen tons of proof. You believe me, right?
Absolutely.
It's true. And Hillary Clinton, I think, is at Gitmo right now. Did you see how Trump expanded Gitmo from this big to this big over the last year?
Right.
Did you see it?
No.
He did. He's a builder. I mean, he's been just building out Gitmo because Hillary Clinton's going there. I mean, there's tons of people going there. And actually, Hillary Clinton, I think, is going to the guillotine for being a pedophile and for killing babies and drinking their blood.
Maybe eventually.
They traffic humans. No, soon. They traffic humans into the United States on barges for the Hillary Rodham Clinton campaign. They have a shipping company, and they ship barges filled with people into the United States. It's supposed to be food and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's not. It's people. And, I mean, underground they're doing it. The government's doing it. This guy went on, Phil Schneider, he went on and talked about how, like, there's alien bases underground. Like, Denver Airport is 8 stories deep. They've got aliens down there. They've got humans in cages. And in the cages, I'll show you this video. In the cages, they keep humans that they do tests on. They're naked humans in a cage like an animal. There's babies. They keep some people to just produce babies because they have to sacrifice a baby every single day.
Right.
I'm not kidding you. There's tens of thousands of people living underground in tunnels all over the world. Vladimir Putin is a good guy too. They're going to take everybody out. That's why Vladimir Putin has people being killed, because they're actually in trouble for other different things. You know, either that or they're crooked and somebody else plans the murder and he has nothing to do with it.
Right.
It's so cool. It's so crazy.
Well, I know there's so much underground crap that you don't even see here.
I mean, I've seen videos of it. Oh, but anyway, so Phil Schneider, he goes on and tells everybody about it. Yeah. He goes on and tells everybody about it. And he is found dead with a catheter wrapped twice, around his neck. So it's ruled a suicide. There's a picture of him with a catheter wrapped twice around his neck. He's strangled to death.
Right.
They rule it a suicide. Like, how in the hell are you going to do that? You can't hang yourself like that.
Right.
You can't wrap it around twice and then pull it yourself.
Right.
I mean, there's no way.
Wow.
So the government kills these people when they come out with stories and they start talking. Whistleblowers.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that at all.
The thing that's neat about it is this. There's a huge amount of corruption all over the world. And Donald Trump, the most powerful man in the world, and probably not the richest man in the world actually, but very rich.
No, he's wealthy, yes.
But here's the thing. So here's the guy that has, 240 billion or 1 trillion or whatever those guys in India and all that have.
Right.
It's like, but they're not the most powerful men in the world, but they have all that money. Like, what's wrong with them? I'm just saying. So Trump's the most powerful man in the world, and then who's his sidekick? Vladimir Putin, to take down the establishment government cabal. So they're gonna like probably blow up those tunnels or whatever. They're gonna kill people. I think they're gonna execute people for trafficking and eating children. I mean, you can't let that happen without. I don't know. To me, everybody that, this sounds terrible, but everybody that took a bite of a baby, and they know it and they can prove it, you put them in a guillotine and you chop their head off and they start over.
That's true. Yes.
Reincarnation. Start life over. Try it again. You fucked up bad. We don't really even like you. We maybe even hate you. Like, start over. And anyway, so it'll remove all the negativity out of the world. Like me saying that I hate them, I won't feel like I hate them anymore.
Right.
Because all the negativity will be gone. They'll be dead. So that'll make us ascend to the next level up in consciousness and life and the next dimension, like the Matrix. What do you think of that? Because I'm telling you what, this is the game of life. Okay, somebody dreamed up the game of life. And what is it? It's the game of life. You make good decisions, you have good life. If you don't, you start over. It probably feels like hell. Sometimes it does feel like hell. There's no hell.
Right. I don't believe in that.
You don't either? Good. I mean, there is no hell. It's like you learn, and if you don't learn, you can go experience things that are terrible. I mean, that feel like hell. They're absolutely terrible. And God does put us through the fire to refine us. I mean, just like the Bible says. But it's like, there's so much stuff. The Bible has a lot of good stuff in it. You know, the Dalai Lama knows a lot of good stuff. Gandhi knows a lot of good stuff. Or no, I don't know who's alive and who's dead. Even though I've just been reading it, and it's like, I mean, the bottom line is this: everybody is made in spirit and truth and light, and it's about love. So I mean, if you start just loving others and doing loving things to others, and looking within yourself to figure out your truth, God writes His word upon our hearts. That's what the Bible says.
Right.
So I think His word is different for everyone, and I think that the word that's written on my heart is something that I can only learn by laying in my bed at night and essentially praying, thinking thoughts, talking to someone.
Right.
It's God. You know, even if you don't believe it's God.
No.
You're sitting there and you're just thinking about who you are and what you believe and what you're passionate about, and it's like, that's your truth, and that's God's word for you that's written on your heart.
Were you raised Christian?
Yeah.
In what faith?
Baptist.
Baptist? Okay.
Pretty much Baptist. It
I'm
was non-denominational. Mostly my parents were non-denominational, but you're Catholic?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the Pope eats children too. For real.
We hear a lot of bad stuff about that.
The Catholic Church is actually really, really involved in it, and they have tunnels and stuff like that.
The Scientology crap, that stuff is not
Scientology too. I mean, that's what I mean. It's like, how can we have a world where people that can really do stuff like that? But you can't have a world where people can do stuff like that. Celebrities, almost all of them have eaten babies. Aliens also eat people's organs. They eat like the pituitary gland is really, or no, they like the, what do they like? The gene secretions.
Who's that? The Asians?
Aliens. The aliens.
Okay.
They like those from the humans. So, I mean, that's one of the things that they harvest or whatever down in the earth.
Right.
Some people harvest organs and stuff. I mean, all it is just, I mean, it's crazy because there's this big, thick conspiracy, literal conspiracy going on underground where it's all complex and there's all these people involved, and humans in this conspiracy are like animals. They don't care. They mean nothing. Human beings.
All right.
So those people need to get off the face of the earth for right now. Start over. I don't need them around me. I don't need people that are going to do that to humans, you know?
Right.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Do you believe me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's crazy. I hate to just break it to you like that, but it's like, it's something that I can't stand to think about. And if there's children down there now, I believe they're safe. I mean, I think that the alien race, the good aliens, are protecting them, because I think this is going to happen pretty quick. Where everybody's going to know, everybody that died is going to die. I think they'll just line them up and shoot them. You know, I mean, that would be the best way to do it. There's going to be so many, if they do it the right way, that they're going to wipe them out. It's going to be the best play in the game.
Right.
Start over.
Like you're doing them on the Mexican wall that we built there.
Oh, good idea. That would be a pretty picture. I'm sure CNN would fuck it up somehow. They'd be like, they didn't line them up the right way in front of the wall. They were
Here's all the ones that we
impeding on their rights. Thank you.
Want to escape.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you go. We should
I
be
do brush my
recorded.
teeth in, huh?
We
Yeah.
should be recorded.
Yeah, is that okay? Let me check it. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know, like people on Twitter, you know, I'm trying to wake up this guy not knowing him at all, and
I'm a newbie.
he actually is, he says he's a newbie, but the thing is that he's actually totally buying into all this. He understands that it's true. He gets that he's not like one of those people that are just so stupid that I've been talking to where it's like you can't even get through to him. So he understands it, he believes it, and that's really good. And what I was trying to do is just tape something. I don't know, all I do is just tape the talks that I have all the time, but this is kind of a good one because it tells us it's a scenario where I'm trying to break it to a guy that I don't know whether he's woke or not. And so you guys need to try this with your families and put it on tape. We want to watch it. I want to see it. I want to see what they say. I mean, if they'll let you tape it, then that's the best way to do it because you make it more official. And it's like, they feel more comfortable talking about what they feel because you're just doing it for research. I think that's a good idea. I think you should try it, and I really want to see it. I would love to see it. So, just think about that, and we're going to continue to talk as long as it tapes, and I don't know what we'll talk about, but we'll see if we cut it out or not. Probably not, because what I'm trying to do is be uncensored. So if I leave it on, as long as it goes and it's on for an hour, and it's boring for 15 minutes even, I mean, I don't know how to chop it up into pieces, so I'm putting on this video that you guys are going, this is 20 minutes long, I don't want to watch all this, so fast forward through it and just watch what you want to. Push the button until you get to YouTube and watch it on YouTube so you can fast forward through the stuff that you don't even like or it doesn't matter to you. But let's start communicating better. That's really important, guys. Come on. You know it is. Well,
It works
I guess we're good to go. Oh, is that yours or mine? That's yours, right?
Yeah.
Is that lighter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you want,
Huh?
if you want.
Don't be such a kiss ass. No, thank you. I don't need it. Okay, so we talked about aliens. We talked about, what else? Okay, you had UFO encounters.
Yes, I did.
We talked about the babies. And the kids and the sex trafficking and all that. Bill Clinton killed you, Chelsea Clinton even. Bitch, fucking people. I just want to strangle them. I can't even stand to look at them.
Yeah, as far as that goes,
Hillary Clinton is a clone right now.
even if I wouldn't have wanted to vote for Donald Trump, I would never have voted for him.
That was the lucky thing, is that I would go this.
That's the only reason. That's one of the reasons why he got in, because people hated her.
Right, but my pastor, listen to what my pastor was going to do. He was preaching to his whole church of 5,000 people or something. And he's talking about how they shouldn't vote for Trump, they should vote for whatever that other, Ted Cruz maybe. And so, in the preliminaries. So people are doing it because, he believes we're along our lines in the Bible. But I would look at it and I was like, wait a minute, why are you sitting there saying that, now I gotta think about it. Hold on 1 second. What do you think? What was that about?
Well, you're talking about Donald Trump and when the preliminaries and Ted Cruz.
Oh yeah, so he's having them vote for Cruz because of the beliefs, and it's like, okay, you're seriously telling me that this candidate, Donald J. Trump, that has all the support already, and he's just a fucking guy, he is, you're going to sit there and judge him and say he's not a Christian, which means what? He's going to hell. And you're going to choose Ted Cruz over him, even though this guy's, hands down going to beat Hillary.
Right.
And so then even further into the next into the presidential election, he is encouraging his church to vote for someone besides Donald Trump. And at my work, I said, if you're not going to vote for Trump, vote for Hillary. Because if you don't vote for Trump, you're essentially voting for Hillary.
Right.
Okay, people?
I know. I was so happy when that election.
Well, any man would be, any man, real man, would be happy that Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton. And I don't care what anybody says.
A man against a woman.
I know, but I'm just saying, who would ever pick Hillary Clinton over Donald Trump?
I know.
You'd have to be some kind of a wussy man.
She's evil.
Evil, totally evil. And the gay guys probably picked her because they're gay. They're little wusses. They're just nice and sweet and kind and all that. So they don't understand half of that shit.
Right.
But the guys, the men of this world that chose Hillary over, I think are questionable. If they did, I'd like to see what has been going on in their life.
I agree with that.
I would like to watch every minute of it from an alien. No thanks, not yet. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I can't keep my train of thought. Why aren't you sitting down? Are you uncomfortable? You seem like you are. Huh?
Down next to you.
Well,
enjoying our discussion.
yeah.
The Rams, I think.
That's okay.